What was said at halftime? 14-7, you guys had to play like you can, a couple of fumbles, and kind of let them stick around. Did a little inspirational message at halftime, perhaps?
Yeah, I mean, we were all, fired up, and we were, it's never a good feeling. This is what we've been doing week in and week out, is knowing that we left points out there. We were only up 7, and offensively, we were pretty happy with where we were at. We're getting the looks that we anticipated, and we're moving the ball down the field consistently, and just had to put it in the end zone. Yeah, I think the players were pretty upbeat, talkative, and excited to go out there, and get after them again. I don't feel like we needed anybody to tell us to get going. I think we're ready to go since warm-ups, and I think we put it on for 4 quarters.
What was the difference in the second half?
I'd say just coach, at halftime, just tell them to keep going. Adversity obviously will always hit. You just got to keep going hard, and we really, once we get it going defensively, I just feel like we're just hard to stop. All week, coach has been just great, with the game plan and stuff. I mean, heard one time coach was yelling draw, where there it was. It's amazing how good those guys are. Getting us to be in the right position every week. It's pretty great. Yeah. I tell you, Coach Sawyer always tells me just play reckless. Just go out there and go off the edge and just have fun with it and win my way tonight. I guess sometimes it just doesn't go your way, but it was fun to just get off the edge and make some plays. So
basically, we just had a good game plan, going in, and we ran the play. I kind of made eye contact with John. He just threw it to me. The first one was in the end zone. And the second one, I got whacked a little bit, but ended up getting it in. So
You got hit and just...
Somehow I stayed on my feet. I don't know. Coach just talked about making plays all weekend. Fortunately, I was lucky enough to get in for the second one. I was pretty excited.
I don't think it's something that's really said. I've talked about it all year, is the maturity of our group, and we've got leadership at every position to where we know, that we can have success. And a simple fumble or whatever, we're not going to put our heads down. We know that we just got to get back to work and work harder, and put the ball in the end zone.
Well, how important was this to get back on track and to get that a little closer to that 12th game?
It was great, getting some momentum going into these next 2 games. Hopefully we can get into the playoffs. If not, we're just looking to play another game. So it was a really important game for us to get back on track.
I never said a word to him at the halftime. You're talking about, did I give this big, fire him up type thing? I really didn't. I really didn't say anything. All I said is we take care of the football and where we want to be. So I really didn't say much to them. They were already excited to get back on the field, and offensively, if you have a ball on the ground, you can't make a big deal of it, but you have more balls on the ground. So what we had to do is just take care of it and make it important enough. So that's all I said to them, was take care of the ball. And we had 2 more touchdowns possibly, or at least 2 more scoring opportunities. So that was the whole thing. All I said to him was, we get the ball in the second half, let's take care of it. We opened up with a drive to start the second half, and that's all we said is, let's go back to work. I don't have to say much to these guys. It's those days of the old rah-rah speeches, they already know. All we're telling them is, make the adjustments, go out and play and do your 1/11th, and play as hard as you can. That's all we can tell them.
Was it still a little frustrating at halftime? Like I say, it could have been, should have, whatever, but 28-7, and still it's 14-7. They're hanging around.
Oh, it's totally disappointed in our running backs putting the ball on the ground. They had the ball on the ground 3 or 4 times, and it's just uncalled for. They know that. There's nobody more proud about carrying the football than Rayon Simmons, and he put it on the ground, and so did Chi-Chi. And that's something we work on. I mean, obviously every day with the running back position. Those are my guys, so I take that personally. That I do a better job with those guys, making sure that they know the importance of carrying the football. Yeah, I mean, between the 2 of them, they were 16 and 23, I think is what I saw. They were very good. He hit the long ball, threw the check downs well. The screens were all there. I thought Brian Bradshaw did a nice job when he came in the game. We got what we wanted out of him, to use his feet and his arm both. And I was excited for him. He just getting in the end zone at the end, because he is a great kid, and he gives us another dimension. And I'm glad we had a chance to get him in the football game.
Will we see the Winona State version of Tebow again? I mean, is that something you're going to...
Oh, I don't know, probably. I mean, it's something that was good. I mean, he was very successful doing it. He'd have to lift a little more to get the Tebow tag. But, he's a great athlete, and it's just one of those athletes I hate to have standing next to me when we get him on the field sometimes. They did a great job. The ball that Tyler Spear caught across the middle one-handed was unbelievable. He's a great athlete. It was fun to watch him tonight.
Pretty pleased with your defense all around. I mean, like I say, Foster gets some sack. You had pressure on Sean all night long.
Yeah, you know, our first defense did a great job tonight, and you know, they had about 3 balls dropped too, so I mean, geez, we could have hit three picks there we had our hands on. But yeah, they played hard, they tackled well. That was a potent offensive attack, and to hold that for 7 for most of the game was pretty impressive tonight. All year long, we've been trying to play at the end. We want to be strong down the stretch, and we got, you know, 2 out of 3 games here at home now, and you know, we got to run out to Augustana and a tough ball club and a great place to play, and we got to take care of business and give ourselves a chance. That's all we're talking about all year, is get a chance to play in a 12th game, and this was just one step of the last 3, and our kids understand that.